Just took a break of about 30 minutes to come through to give you the world of sport. Amazing time to be on radio. It's a Thursday edition of the show. And I'm sure you're wondering, why is Okoye on the other side of the mic today? Agbatomi covered up for Tuesday. So let me repay the debt so that the status quo will return. Before next week, now say, I want to go and leave. You must do 2 weeks stretch. Hey, my name is Okoyemi Akande. What a good time to be alive. And of course, what a good time to discuss sport on radio. Yesterday, I was an amazing show of breathtaking kind of football in the second semi-final at the ongoing Women European Championship between the successful women's side, which is in Europe, which is Germany. It was an amazing. I get what we did. Of course, Boamati, a player that was 5 days before the tournament, just time. Well, you can bring in Mata into the conversation, the legendary Brazilian player. You can also bring in the former captain of Germany into it. I remember her name at some point, but hey, if you look, the tightest of Ango against arguably the best goalkeeper at these women Euros, which is the German #1 goalkeeper. We'll talk about all of that also on the show today. Well, it's unfortunate that for the fans of the make-believe sport wrestling, that is time, is moment. The theatrics that made wrestling so popular that a lot of people, millions of people around the world thought it was a real deal. We'll talk about a little of that. Morocco is the Super Falcons of Nigeria versus the Atlas Lioness of Morocco. But of course, the Super Falcons have won it 9 times. So it's going to be a massive game on Saturday, talking about the Super Falcons. Well, I will also give you update on some transfer stories as well for Alexander Isak and for a big club, or will he be signing for Liverpool? We'll talk about all of that on the show today. Welcome. Let's take a very short break, and it's going to be SDC Show Them Camp featuring Paul and BOJ, and they call this one Feel Alright because it's Thursday. It's true.
Hello, my name is Godwin Enoch and I'm a broadcast journalist. Yes, my friend will tell me that I am a sport administrator by accident. Listen every day of the weekday to Sports Cruise on Mainland FM. God bless you. Put one hand, let me feel alright. One hand, let me feel that. We have put one hand, let me feel alright.
Yeah, got my eyes on a bad chick. Guys, they provoke cause she that sick.
Where you meet?
It was that sick. Out with my camp catching mad tricks. In the back blowing mad piff. Drinks just they flow, make them they form a daddy. We the life of the party. We the ones turn Giddy into Mardi Gras. Automatic, she they drive stick. Hand on the gear, she they down shit. Booty suffer that. We put one hand, let me feel alright. One hand, let me feel that. We put one hand, let me feel alright. Yeah. Because if you're willing and ready, I'm willing and ready. You gotta scratch that. You in that palm wine, you know I gotta tap that. Maybe this one time you can put it in my jeans, though it's something you've never tried, but Henny is it. Free the grammar, tell me what's your palaver. It's me that's supposed to be vexed. You cause Wahala when you wear that damn skirt to the club. They start to stammer. Get ready for the ride of your life, forget Okada. You see that small back room, you wanna take me inside and show that one tattoo. By the end of the night, I need to come back soon. When I look at that body, I know that God dash part is shit. Because if you're willing and ready, I'm willing and ready too. Because if you're willing and ready, I'm willing and ready.
With the class to match it. Back shots got the boys screaming out, damn, kid. Drawn to her like a magnet. But she's playing hard to get, must be an actress. She 10 stars, got the control for that, kid. Down, out, up, LYB, you know the tactics. Drink splashing, boys swagging. Money.
I was talking to Agbatomi about how much I love this song. I mean, I think I fell in love with the song during my postgraduate, on one of my media. So the moment I clock it in, the first thing that comes in is SDC. Big shout out to the guys. I mean, I think they're one of the best alternative music group that we have in Nigeria. A big shout out to them, and they call that one off. to Arsenal after the deals have been completed. Well, he jets in, and there's also the Alexander Isak conversation. Where will he be going to next? So I will look at it. I would also look at the transfer signings of their players. Could also be on his way out. Gakpo seems to be looking for a club and wanting to exit Anfield. You 6 to 7 p.m. Monday all the way down to Friday. But before we get into the transfer stories, before we talk about football, before we talk about the Super Falcons, let's quickly make a quick stop at F1. Just move on. Okay, let's quickly take a story about Max Verstappen as he spoke to the media today. For the says the Red Bull boss had the right to sack Christian Horner, but insists this decision will not impact his future with the F1 champions. Horner of his exit after 20 years in charge coming as a major shock. The decision came amid heavy speculations over four-time reigning world champion Max Verstappen's future with the team. With many speculating, Red Bull believed getting rid of Horner might increase keys would take charge. Verstappen said he expected the decision made by the teams. He accepted the decision made by the team's share driver. So whatever they decide, it's fully in their rights to do what they want and beat great years and some amazing results.